Hello, everyone.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Evening. We're going to wait for some people to come on because it's not daytime, it's evening. We know a lot of you are not at work right now, so get your ass on. Who's on? Let us know, please, by commenting in the chat box. Put your name in the chat box, please. If you could be so kind enough so we can know who you are. And in addition to that, please tag anyone who you feel will get great value from tonight's live training. Hello, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
How are you? Go ahead and tag people. Okay, tag anyone who you feel can get value from tonight's topic, which would be losing weight only to gain it back. We're going to also announce the winner of the 14-day challenge this evening, so I hope you guys are excited. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So people are trickling in. We're going to keep it nice, short, and sweet. It's not going to be too long, so don't worry, guys. Okay, we're going to kind of get right to it. I just want you guys to tag people, continue to tag people so more people can come into the training. And one other thing I ask you guys to do, we ask you guys to do, both Danielle and I, is to post your biggest takeaway from each of these live trainings to show us that you're getting value and that you're paying attention and that you're listening. We've also asked a lot of the clients to start meditating and posting it up in the group. I'm not seeing that. Okay, I know it seems like hocus pocus to you guys out there, the meditation thing for weight loss, but to lead into tonight's topic, which would fit so appropriately, this is why you guys have such a hard time maintaining your weight once you lose it, because you don't do enough mindset work. You're doing the work that it takes to lose the weight physically. You're eating better, you're exercising more consistently, and you're watching some weight come off. But the problem becomes, ladies and gentlemen, is keeping it off. So how many of you in here, there's 4 in the chat box right now, I'd like for you to please comment, have gained weight, have lost weight only to gain it back? Please let me know now. Please let us know now. Say me in the chat box. Type me. How many have you lost weight and gained it back? My takeaway is structure, discipline, and determination. Excellent. Post it in the group, not just comment. Post it in the group after we're done. Post it. I want to see posts coming in. Post it. Okay? Next, so people can comment. Now, put me in the chat box, because if you've lost weight and gained it back, okay? And a lot of the reason why this stuff happens is because people out there don't focus on their mindset. So one of the first things that usually happens when people start to lose weight is they get complacent. They stop doing the things that used to work for them. They stop working out. They stop eating better. Anyone in here ever get complacent? Anyone in here reach their goals only to give up or throw it to the wayside once they got there? We're trying to help you guys learn how to have sustainable weight loss. And we want to hear from you guys. We know why. Of why you guys have such a hard time when you do lose the weight to actually keep it off. What do you think happens when you drop 20 pounds or 30 pounds and you actually get to your goal weight? Why do you gain the weight back? Anyone? Babe, you want to give them some reasons of why they gained the weight back?
Well, I wanted to ask first off, what are some things that if you have, been on a weight loss journey and you've lost some weight, say after you lose 5 or 10 pounds, have any of you ever become complacent? And if so, what are the things that you were telling yourself? What are the voices in your head saying that is different than when you started your weight loss journey? If anyone can, identify what are some of the things, some of the changes that, things that you're telling yourself that you weren't telling yourself in the beginning. Maybe people have told you, oh, you look great, you lost weight, you notice that your pants are fitting you better, your clothes are looser on you. We work with a lot of people, and, a lot of times I myself hear from women, that once they start getting complimented and they start feeling a little bit better, they start to get a little bit more lax. Yes. And someone here wrote in the comments, sometimes people go back to old habits. Because even though you haven't seen your goal all the way through, you feel better. You're looking better.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not like disliking yourself in the mirror so much anymore.
Mm.
So even though you may not have reached your goal, sometimes people just kind of get lax about it and they backslide because they are feeling and looking better in the mirror. So they kind of just let their goal fall to the wayside and they're like, oh, I can have this piece of cake. Oh, I can have these drinks. Oh, I can have this pizza. I can have whatever, because they've seen weight loss on the scale.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the ways that people can get complacent on their journey.
Another way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Danielle, is forgetting why it is important, why you lost weight in the first place. How many of you came in here with pain of looking at yourself in the mirror, pain of not having energy, pain of health complications coming at you because you're getting older and you're not taking care of your health? Come on, you know the pain I'm talking about. Pain is why you decided to get into shape, not because you were feeling good. And we forget where we come from, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We forget how much pain you were in before you came and started to lose weight. And that's how complacency starts to happen. We forget where we came from. We get comfortable. One day turns into two turns into three turns into four, and before you know it, it gets hard going back to the gym. And when you're not going to the gym, what usually happens right after that? You're not feeling good. You're not getting your endorphins kicking. You're going to seek for pleasure. And the way you people are out there, with all due respect, like I always say, and I was one of them too, you use food to make yourself feel better. And that's why you gain weight. And that's why it's a mindset thing. Because if your mindset was right and you were meditating and you were aware of your goals and you were staying conscious, you were staying true to yourself, you had integrity with yourself, you stopped lying to yourself, then you're going to be more aware of your thinking processes. You're not going to let the day come at you and disturb you and throw you for a fucking whirlpool. Because you're meditating, just like some of the people in here that are already doing it on the routine. If you're in here right now doing a meditation routine with us, please tell the audience what your experience has been doing it. Because you will not keep weight off if you don't fix your mindset. And a lot of you have mindset problems. With all due respect, you didn't gain weight because you had a positive mindset. You gained weight because you have a negative mindset. And your negative mindset keeps you where you are, or keeps you relapsing on the foods, or keeps you getting complacent. But if you start meditating with the routine we gave you, you're going to start building momentum. And when life comes at you, you're not going to stop doing what you're currently doing.
An analogy that I like to use is, dealing with mental health is like, I've known personally many people on antidepressants, and then they start to feel better, and then they don't want to take their antidepressants anymore.
Thank you so much.
And it's just like, I think it's a great example, because it's like, hello, the reason why you're feeling better is because you're on this medication, right? And so if you stop taking it, especially abruptly, you're going to have like negative effects from that. You're not going to feel so good anymore. So I just think about that, because it's the same thing with eating well and exercising. You're feeling better because you're taking better care of yourself.
Right.
You're working out.
Exactly. You're giving yourself attention. You're taking care of yourself. Right.
You're drinking more water. You're eating healthy. You're not eating all that junk food. So of course you're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have better energy. So what do you think is going to happen? Like the person stopping abruptly taking the antidepressants, you're not going to feel good again. You're just going to go back to the way you were before. You're feeling better because of the better habits.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to maintain those habits to maintain feeling good.
Right. And you know, life has curveballs every single freaking day. Every single day, life has curveballs. And being the person who you are, the person who regularly does not exercise because it's not in you, in your DNA, you didn't really grow up that way. You may did it and fell off, and it's not really in your DNA to eat healthy. So when life comes at you, you're going to get stressed. And when you get stressed, you're going to do what you always did. Use.
What you know makes you feel better.
Right? Uncomfortable conversation now, is it? Because it's deeper than weight loss, ladies and gentlemen. It's your mindset. It's deep. You could spend thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. If you don't fix your mindset, you will be right back to where you were before you started. I promise you that.
And somebody wrote here in the comments, thank you for commenting. Mindset is so important. Best to start the day with a positive attitude. 100%, that's correct. But like Sammy said, things are going to come at you during the day. What is your plan for when things come at you during the day after you started the day with a positive mindset? Because it's not always so easy to keep a positive mindset.
Mm-mm.
So, you know, we need to have a plan on how to check in with ourselves throughout the day and to make sure that we're staying in a positive mindset.
So we gave you guys a routine to do. So I saw some people posting and doing it. It doesn't have to be my routine exactly, but there needs to be some sort of routine in the morning. 15 to 30 minutes meditating, praying, gratitude list, whatever. I'm not telling you to be religious. I'm telling you to be spiritual. That's what I'm telling you to do because I know that's what's going to help you. It's going to get you out of yourself, which is the problem. You, me, your thinking, your mindset. Is what we're saying making sense? I haven't said it all night, but if it is making sense, please drop some fire in the chat box. Not a lot of slides for this one, although we made them. We don't use them. Think you can do it by yourself. That could happen. A lot of you came in here with support. But what happens when the support is not there? What happens when you're by yourself? What happens when you have no one to tell your weight loss to? No one fucking cares. How do you feel then when life comes at you? When you have a flat tire? When you have to pay an extra bill? When your kid's stressed out or acting out and you have to pay attention to them because they're acting out. They're requiring your attention. You're getting pulled in 7 different ways every single day. How are you going to stay with your weight loss goals? Tell me. Convince me. Right now, please convince me in the chat box. Tell me how you're going to do it. Because that's life, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making this shit up. Hasn't it happened to any of you lately in the past 60, 90 days? Life? Things? Throwing you off your element? I'm breaking a sweat. Go ahead, babe.
Right. It's about handling stressful situations and, you know, having a plan for it. Maybe a check-in with yourself, you know, meditation throughout the day, listening to some calming music, listening to your favorite song, you know, calling a friend, just anything that you can do to, you know, get back to that positive mindset, that gratitude.
Yes, gratitude. Attitude of gratitude. The reason why you guys gain weight is because you get ungrateful. You forget where you came from and why it was important for you to lose the weight to begin with.
and to congratulate yourself for how far you've come and the sacrifices you've made and the things you've turned down that you normally wouldn't have for your goals.
Ooh, big one. Very good, Danielle. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. And just like giving yourself little rewards along the way, and just like remembering what it took for you to get how far you have come.
Let's address some of these comments in the chat box. Got to do it for number one yourself. Yes, yes, yes. I lean on all of the things y'all have taught me. Good. You have to do it for yourself, then you can be consistent. Okay? Can I eat 10 ounces of protein for dinner? Bro, you could do whatever the hell you want. Okay? Next. Who else? Anyone else? Okay, let's move on. Plateaus. Big one. Plateaus. Anyone hit plateaus in here? Anyone get stuck with their weight loss? Say me in the chat box. Plateaus. Stepping on the scale, not seeing the number move. Discouraging, isn't it? So you give up.
Plateaus is part of the journey.
Yes.
And
tell them why.
And that is why, that's why we have our clients do check-ins, because then we know how to address them, but it's normal. You can't, just like you can't pick and choose where you lose fat from. This is a very delicate balance, because a lot of you are building muscle and losing fat at the same time, and your weight can go up and down, and it can be hormonal, and it could be you ate a lot of sodium or too much sodium one day, or, there's so many different reasons, but people will plateau, and, it's just part of the journey. So you have to expect it and just stay consistent. Then I think that especially in the beginning, when a lot of people, especially join our, program, they get upset that they lost a lot of weight initially in the beginning, right? So they lose a lot of water weight, especially if you have more weight to lose, you'll lose more weight in the beginning. And then it slows down, but you want it to slow down because you don't lose fat that quickly. It takes time. Like 3,500 calories is equal to a pound, right? So if you do the math, you'd have to you should only be losing a couple of pounds max a week.
I'm willing to put money on it, whatever you want. The people that are going to do the mindset routine, the people that are going to meditate in the morning, the people that are going to take their mindset seriously are the people that are going to get the best progress. Hands down, period. So if you're not that person, you're missing out. If you're not doing it, you're losing out. I promise you that. And you're going to suffer if you don't. So do it. Stop fucking procrastinating. Do something that we tell you to do. We know it works. It's working for me. And if it's working for me, it's going to work for you. I didn't want to fucking meditate either. I didn't want to spend 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I can't even sit still for an hour, for 5 minutes, let alone an hour, whatever. But you get the point. You could do it and you need to do it. If you don't do it, you will gain the weight back, period. Because it's your mindset. And these tactics that we're giving you with staying in the moment, not thinking about the past or the future, meditating, being aware of your thoughts, being in the moment, developing some sort of coping skills for being in the moment. So when you go through feelings, you don't act out and use food and not exercise, that regardless of how you feel, you still show up for your goals. That's what I'm talking about. Mindset. You guys, unfortunately, don't have it, some of you. And the ones that do are staying the length of the course. They're losing weight and they're staying consistent. And the ones that aren't, usually fall by the wayside. So fucking start today doing the mindset routine in the morning.
It's something you have to be aware of and work on every day. It's not something, the mindset is not something either that you can get complacent about. Because it's important. You set yourself up for success.
Exactly.
That way.
Exactly. That's why I'm so intense about it, because I know how serious it is. It's as serious as the workouts. It's as serious as the nutrition. It's as serious as everything else you're doing.
It starts there.
Exactly. It starts here. If you don't take care of this, this will fall apart in a matter of time. So please, I encourage you, inspire you, whatever the hell, motivate you. Get with a morning routine. Now, today, as of tomorrow. Are we clear? If you're a client, say clear. Or put clear in the chat box. Okay? Ungratefulness. Another reason why you guys end up gaining the weight back. You forget where you came from. We talked about that. Being ungrateful, right? Seeing 5 pounds gone and focusing on why you don't have 20 fucking pounds gone.
Mm-hmm. Yes, not seeing the work that you accomplished. And how you're closer to your goals today than you were last week or 2 weeks ago, and always looking for more. I can understand if you're not making any progress and it's been like a really long time, but if you're making gradual progress every week, you're winning. Because
Exactly.
Think about before you did this, before you did anything, before you started exercising and eating well or being on a plan, where would you be today if you didn't start?
So give yourself some credit, please, for the sake of God. Look for the glass half full instead of half empty. Look for your accomplishments rather than what you're not doing. If you already started, that's unbelievable. Well, let's get you to fucking keep it and maintain it by developing this routine I'm telling you to do. Do it. It doesn't take that long. It's an investment, just like the workouts are. Your fucking brain is a muscle. Work it, just like you're working your other muscles.
And a lot of people that some of you compare yourself to in the gym, they've been training for years.
Thank you. Comparing yourself. Like, big time. Big time.
You don't know what people are taking. If anything, you don't know what, how long people have trained for. You don't know how much they've sacrificed with their diet. You don't know anything really about them if you don't know them and you're just seeing them in the gym. They could have been training for 20 years and you're comparing yourself as a beginner. It's not realistic.
Thank you. Very good. Exactly. We all came from somewhere. We're all at certain different levels with our health and fitness.
The only one you should be comparing yourself with is yourself. And where you were and where you are, and just aiming for where you want to go.
All or nothing thinking. Yes. Right? If I don't work out, if I don't do this, then I'm not doing that. It's like it all goes hand in hand.
Right. Like crap, I might as well not work out, or vice versa. Or, if just black and white thinking, feeling like you have to do things perfectly or you shouldn't do them at all.
Exactly.
And just giving up entirely, because you caved in and whatever, went to McDonald's one day. So now you're just going to eat like crap the rest of the night or the rest of the week, or you're just going to give up, or, just that thinking that you have to do this perfectly. The object is not perfection.
It's progress.
It's progress. Yes. It's consistency over time. It's being forgiving of yourself. If you have a slip up and, and just like owning it and then just picking yourself back up. Don't continue down the downward spiral.
Okay. Is it helpful? Are you guys getting value?
And don't beat yourself up, because the more you beat yourself up, the less likely you're going to be to stick with it, because now you're in a negative mindset. You're beating yourself up.
Yes. Put the bat down and pick up the feather. Mm-hmm. Give yourself a little credit. Show up. Grow up. Get consistent. Work on your mindset, please, for the sake of God. If you're already doing it, that's great. If you're not, please, I encourage you to start today, tomorrow. Post it in the group. Show us. Inspire others. Give back to others. Watch what happens for you. All right? We're going to stop the lesson here. And we're going to go right into the winner of the 14-day challenge. Who's excited for that?
Woo-hoo!
Put excited in the chat box so we can get started to pick the winner. So in order to qualify to win, we ask that you do 3-4 things. Those were to do the workouts, to stick to the nutrition protocol, to take pictures,
Post your weight and measurements.
and to check in.
And to, did we say to be active in the group?
Engage.
Engagement, yes.
And there was a person who did this all the way through everything we asked. Okay? And that person, none other than Terry.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Terry. You are the winner of the 14-day challenge.
Yes, congratulations.
So we're going to be in touch with you and show you what the next steps are in this wonderful opportunity. Sound good? Excellent. Let's see what's in the chat box. Excited. Good. Thank you. You're welcome. Is that you? Is that you? Yes. Good. Perfect. Okay. You did very good. You did everything we asked, above and beyond. I'm sure it was a no-brainer, really. You did everything we asked you to do. And the results show. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Let me show you her before and afters. See, this was more of the program, but I stopped it. Here's the winner. So here's Terry, ladies and gentlemen. Lost 17 pounds in 14 days. 7 pounds, sorry.
Yes, and what a big difference. I mean, you really did great, Terry. Congratulations.
See that?
You see it in your back, you're everywhere. Your arms look more defined. It was a really great transformation.
So this can be done. She did everything. She did a mindset routine. She checked in. She took her before and after. She engaged. She's on now. And she got results. Not that you guys can't either. You could. You will. And you are. And don't compare. We're all on this journey together. Some are a little bit further ahead. Some are a little bit further back. But we're all going in the same direction. Positivity, consistency, and work on your mindset, please. Please. Because we know what it's going to do for you.
It really does help. Affirmations, meditation, journaling, all of these things help with the mindset.
And the one we gave you is very simple to do if you're a client. If you don't have one, you just wake up, you go for a simple walk, you don't use electronics. Go for a simple walk outside. Clear your mind. Write your mind down on a piece of paper when you get back inside. Then meditate for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just sit there. Be aware of your thoughts. Don't think about the past and the future. Be in the moment.
And you can use a guided meditation too if it's easier for you. And you can start small and build up gradually. Because it can be hard in the beginning to sit still for a very long time. But guided meditations, I prefer them. I find that it's a lot easier for me to do a guided meditation. Everybody's different. You can do what works best for you. But there are tons of apps, and you can go to YouTube and find plenty of things to use for meditation.
And you could start manifesting some of the stuff that you want through meditation into your life, like weight loss and sustainability. So start today. Stop procrastinating. Get with it. We gave you what to do. You see that this works if you do it. You can get results online, like Terry did. We're here for you. Okay? What do I win? We're gonna give you the details. You won the coaching program with us for 1 month. So you're gonna be getting a program from us, and you're gonna be staying in touch with us over the month.
Congratulations.
We're going to give you a customized plan. We're going to work on your nutrition, and we're going to get you towards your goals. Sound good? So the details will be given to you in a short while. We'll be in touch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay positive. Don't forget your why, and keep coming back. It gets better.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us, guys. Have a great night.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.